Good afternoon, children, and welcome back to Miss Tara D's Drag Tarot channel. I am the only drag tarot card reader on YouTube. And today what we're going to do is we're going to do a deck review of the modern SpellCaster's Tarot by Mylene Marquise, illustrated by Scott Murphy. So first and foremost, I love that they write everything so big so that Miss Tara D can actually read it without the use of her magnifying glass. So let's take a look. This is, first of all, an amazing box. It's big, it's sturdy, it's hard, it's protective, it's got the magnetic flip. I love it. I do gotta say it is a little bit more expensive than most traditional tarot decks. I don't really remember, it was above 30 but below 50. I don't remember how much I actually, oh wait a minute, listen to me, the price is still on here. $29.99. That's not bad at all. Okay, so about 30 bucks plus the shipping. So it's a beautiful, beautiful box. I'm gonna just show you. Okay. Let's open it up. Oh my God. You're going to love this. Look at this guidebook. Okay. For those of you who are collectors, for those of you who love tarot, you will know that most little tarot deck nowadays either come with a QR code or just a little paper thin guidebook. Very general, very Xeroxed, where this is an actual book. Okay, for $30 or $29.99, this book alone would cost you from $15 to $20. So right there, okay, we're ahead of the game. And then, oh my God, look. All the cards in the guidebook are exact facsimiles. Look at that. All color. Look at that. How beautiful. You don't see too many guidebooks made like this anymore. Totally worth it. I love when I have a guidebook that actually has the photo of the card in it, and as I'm reading the description, I can look back and forth, because sometimes illustrators make little different Easter egg designs inside, and you don't really catch it until you read the description. You go back and you're like, ah, there it is. I love it, love it, love it. Really beautiful. So let me see. So the guidebook, it gives you an introduction. He has some ritual prayers for the cups, and for the other elements, he has a little introduction, talks about pentacles, the element of earth. Now, the only switch here is that they tend to follow the witchcraft tradition. So where the sword, which represents the anthem, instead of it being air, for them it represents fire. And wands represents air. So when you're using this deck, you kind of got to switch those elements with those suits, okay? What I also love, not only does it give you a description of the card, look at the magician, beautiful. It gives you a description. It gives you the deviation meaning, the reversal, And then it also tells you how to use the card when doing for magical uses. So if you are into witchcraft, into magic, if you use spells, it'll tell you how to use that card in spell work, which is really interesting for me to know. I'm not a practicing witch, but I do use folk magic from my ancestors. I do that, like the Italian horn and sweeping the house to let out all the evil spirits, and malocchio, so many of you know that. So let me just give you an example of the Four of Cups. This gives you the description. Look at this card. I'm going to show you the cards in a minute. I just want to show you a little bit more of the guidebook. It gives you the reversal and then the magic use. So let me just show you for the Four of Cups, the magic uses. Use for magic to manifest offers and purpose, and for spell work to encourage, clear, create, and produce thinking when there is a matter at hand that requires careful thought and contemplation. Can also be used in spells to represent apathy or morosis. All right. Okay. Interesting. So basically, each card has a use for spell work. Okay. He also talks about in the introduction that sometimes if you are missing certain elements or tools for your spell work, that you can actually use the card to replace that tool or element in your spell. So this is the Queen of Pentacles, useful in charms to help you find other witches, and also a good addition to protective magic and nature healing magic. All right. So very, very beautiful book. Like I said, it also gives you some spreads at the end. Easy Tarot spreads, the Celtic Cross, the 3-card spread. This alone would cost you good $20 on Amazon. So paying $30 for this, well worth it. Okay, let's go through some of the cards. All right. Very interesting Fool. As you could see, one of the details that's different is that there's the sun up and the sun down. I don't see a dog with him. The traditional dog isn't there, so that's kind of interesting to me. The Magician, beautiful. The snakes on the ground. Okay. The High Priestess. Okay. I love this image. I'm not understanding why there's a baby there, and I don't understand why she doesn't have a face. Maybe, I don't know. And it really didn't describe it in the book. Not one of my favorite high priestesses, though. I like faces. I really do. Maybe it's a shroud of mystery. Maybe. I really love the Empress. Has all the traditional signs. I'm thinking green is the color earth. The bull. Fertility. This is very interesting. The Emperor. Look at this. Like a big stag. Very different. I love the artwork. I love the body. Okay. So the Hierophant here, once again, he doesn't have a face. I don't know what's going on with the faces. And then you have a male and a female bowing to him, and they're naked. It almost looks like a version of the devil card, so maybe that's what he was trying to imply here, that religion and authority can basically entrap you or subjugate you. Does he have a whip? Yes, he has a whip. So maybe that's what he's talking about. If you're too boxed in, there's a lot of boxes. Maybe if you're too rigid, too boxed in, you know, it subjugates you. You lose your freedom of will. Okay. The Lover's card. Cute. This is different. This is Chariot. I love this Chariot though. It's got a lotus flower in it. There's a lot of movement. Very celestial. The Strength. I don't know. I don't understand what she's got a wand. It almost looks though like she's trying to get reception on her cell phone. And she's riding the lion. Almost like she's dominating this lion. I like the traditional Strength card where you are one with your lion, you are reaching deep, you are soothing the rage, the raw, your natural instincts inside you. This just looks like this woman basically is using the animal. She's not connecting with the animal. She's just using the animal to be a beast of burden. And while she's doing that, she's trying to find reception on her cell phone. Not one of my favorite Strength cards at all. Not at all. Hermit. Love it. Love this Hermit. Very deep. I love the colors. It looks like he's not only walking, but he's looking into the light. He's got a bunch of keys on his side, so I guess, he's unlocking his path. He's unlocking doors that hinder his journey. He's got the keys to his own success, his own potential. Wheel of Fortune, it's okay. It's got all different animals and flowers. I guess they're representing the elements in some way. Okay, this is Justice. Okay, so there's a wheel. I'm not really seeing the sword here. Sometimes Justice has the sword. I just see her holding the scales. Okay. Cute though. The artwork is amazing. I could sit here and look at the artwork. Now, this is a very, very interesting card. So look at the Hangman. And I want you to look closely. He's not hanging upside down like your traditional hangman, is he? But wait, you see the roots? Look at this. They're really the top of the tree. So the hangman is not inverted. The whole card is inverted. How special is that? Very creative. Miss Tarady loves this card. Very creative. Love it. Okay. This is the Death card. Now, usually when I buy a deck, I look at the Magician, the Hermit, and of course Death. This, I love it. It's very spooky. It's very Death. I don't see the Pope and the Pulper and the Rich Man that they normally show in the Death card. It looks like he's walking on top of some ghouls or some zombies that are coming up out of the earth. It's very Halloweenish. as opposed to esoteric. If I was to see this, I would not get transition from this or change. I would just see spooky and horror, but it is beautiful artwork. Um, yeah, and usually death always has that little white flower or that little white flag, that little point of purity. I mean, I don't see that in this card at all unless they're, doing it with the moon. Okay? But the artwork, again, gorgeous. Temperance, okay, very different. This one they use a male. It looks like Mercury with the wings, feet. Messenger to God. Balance. The devil. Now this devil, this is scary devil. It doesn't have your traditional human male female. It looks more like they've become grotesque demons from their addiction. I see he's chained. She's chained with flowers. A ring. She's got a vine of flowers that's keeping her chained, which I guess she can break away free at any point. Not bad though. Not bad. Very different. Very macabre. Very macabre. The tower. Okay, not bad enough that you actually fell out the tower, but now if you didn't die from the fall, there's a guy at the bottom who's there to kill you. So they're not playing with this card. This is like final doom and gloom. I would be afraid if I got this card in the reading because I don't see any signs of hope at all. Feels so finite, especially with the guy at the bottom who's there ready to kill you if you happen to be surviving. This star is beautiful. Very Isis, Egyptian, different. She's not nude like most star cards are. But you see her with the water and the land, the water and the water. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Star of Hope. Once again, for me, the star is always a wishing star. Okay. The moon has the three faces of maiden, mother, crone. On top, there's a face in the moon, if you could see it. Okay, you have the wolf, the dog, you have the crab coming out of the water. Very nice. Okay, this sun, I don't know what they're trying to do here. This is the sun, there's a little baby on the floor, and then there's somebody who's spinning gold, maybe. Maybe that's what she's trying to say, is that the sun card is wealth and riches, and I don't know. It's beautifully drawn, though. The artwork is amazing. Judgment, rebirth. It's like he's being pulled from the fires of hell, given a second chance. And we have the world. Okay. I love it. The world is gorgeous. The model is beautiful. I love that. They used a woman of color for the world because they tend to always use a white woman. Beautiful, beautiful card. I love the blues. Okay. For the major arcana, gorgeous. I have, some critiques, but nothing I couldn't live with. Could I use this for a reading? I think so. I think so. I would have to use it for a while just to get familiar with it, but I definitely could use them. We're just going to go through the cups. Very pretty. Actually has the fish jumping right out of it. The Two of Cups. It looks like two men. Usually it's a male and a female. So this can actually be the Lover's card, the way they portray it. Gorgeous. The Three of Cups. Usually it's three females. Here looks like more of a menage a trois. You have two women and a man, but they're falling, so I'm not really understanding what that's about. Unless they're drunk off their bums. Okay, this is the Four of Cups. I like this one, the Five of Cups, the regret. I like that, you know, he still did it with his back to you. He's got the pentacle on the back, giving a nod to their witchcraft roots. Okay, Six of Cups. Not only this one, they make more prominent the youth and then the elders in the back, almost like they're reflecting on the youth or they're reflecting on the past. Love it. Sorry, I think this one came out of order. Give me 1 second. Okay. The Seven of Cups. The Eight of Cups. Doesn't really show the completion, the wanting to move on. I don't know. Not really. I would have to read more into this one. The Nine of Cups, attainment. I don't understand why there's a genie. I would say that I would use the genie for a wish card maybe. And then the Ten of Cups. Okay, not bad though, not bad. The artwork, the colors, vibrant, clear. Oh, then here we got the page. Once again, this kind of looks like a little menage a trois, so I'm not understanding what's going on with the Page of Cups. To me, I don't really see it as a card of sexuality. I don't know. Maybe a little crush. The page is usually a younger person. I don't see it as a menage a trois card. Here's the knight. Instead of a horse, he's riding some kind of fish. Here's the queen. Gorgeous. Queen of Cups. She looks a little stern. Not what I would see as the Queen of Cups looking like. Usually, Queen of Cups is somebody who's more emotional, more in touch with their feelings. This woman, her face does not look that way at all. It looks angry. But that's me. And here's the King of Cups, very Poseidon looking, right? Look at the throne. Has the fish there, the water symbols. It's got a crab for Cancer. It's got the fish for Pisces. And it's got a Scorpio. Okay, so it's got the... Okay. So now here, I don't understand for Earth. It's got a squirrel. All right. I love this Two of Pentacles. I love the movement. It's not. He's balancing. There's a dog here. Like the dog is bringing him something. I'm trying to remember if there's any meaning in the Two of Pentacles where something is coming your way. I don't know. I don't think so. Three of Pentacles. Usually this is a card that can sometimes be mind, body, spirit, or collaboration, or working together, teamwork. And here it's designed more like he's teaching the young kid something. This is definitely the hoarder. He's hiding his gold in the dirt. Okay. This is the Five Pentacles. They're out in the cold. Even the dog is chasing them away. There's a little light on the door. Pretty. Different than using the church steeple. Charity card. Give and take. Give and receive. I love this one. 7 Pentacles. I don't know. Usually this is investment, right? Or assessment, or looking into something. Here I just see watering it. I don't see any work being done and you're reflecting on it. I'm not really sure what. I'm going to have to read the book over about that. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles. Once again, this is supposed to significant detail, hard work. I'm not seeing this being very detail-oriented. Even the bricks don't look even. I guess it's hard work putting this together. Is he building a doghouse? It's kind of cute, though. All right, 9 of Pentacles. So usually this shows a very independent, very rich woman like Miss Tarady, who's, accumulated her wealth. She's matured. She's at a stage in her life where everything is attainable to her. But this young lady looks severely depressed, like she needs a Prozac. I don't see any of those qualities at all. Okay, this almost looks like the Four of Cups to me. Okay, very lack of energy. And she's talking to a squirrel that looks like he's got a little hood on, like he's going to go play a football game. And not really feeling that card at all. And then we have the 10 of coins. All right, page. Okay. The knight, he's riding a squirrel. Not really sure why he picked squirrels. The queen. The queen has a dog with her. Is that a dog? Let me see. Oh no, it's not a dog. Some kind of, or maybe it is. It's hard to tell if it's a dog or some kind of leopard, or maybe it's another giant squirrel. And then here we got the king. Okay. I'm going to move a little quicker. So like we said earlier, here he switched the swords and the wands. The wands are traditionally fire, but here he's representing them as air, as you could see. Okay, Two of Wands. If he's going to do air and he's trying to move away from the fire, I kind of wish he didn't use the autumn leaf colors. Kind of gets a little confusing. Here's the 3, expansion. Not really seeing expansion. I don't know. I'm just not getting it. All right, the 4 of Wands. Structure, traditional, hand fasting. Okay, Now, this is supposed to be the card of competition. I don't see any competition because they're all hitting a bee's nest. So once they hit that bee's nest, I think the bees are the ones who are going to win this competition. I'll be honest with you. It would have been cuter if it was a pinata, but it's not. All right. Stand your ground. Usually on this card, their position is being threatened. They're unstable. Here, I don't really get that feeling. It feels like basically he's the only person at the top, which in this card shows it's very lonely, and I don't see anybody biting for his position at all. So I don't know. Here's the Eight of Wands, and then there's some superhero hawk with a cape. I don't understand why there's a superhero hawk, but that's weird. Feeling entrapped, but you can get out at any time you want. It feels very deranged, very mental illness. I don't get it, but it's cute. Okay, carrying your burden. This I like very much. Really, I can really see this, the burden that he's carrying. Needs to put it down. Page. Okay, here he's riding a bird, the knight. I guess that's the symbol of air. The queen. Once again, these colors almost remind me of fire. So if you're trying to change the element to the suit, I think they could have done different colors. Maybe some more blues. And I know autumn wands is spring. It's not even autumn, so I don't even understand that. All right, now we're gonna. Okay. So here we have the swords, and we see fire signs. Beautiful card, by the way. But once again, I'm not seeing fire. I'm seeing cold, and I'm seeing air. So they were trying to flip it, but I'm not. It looks like they forgot what the original goal was. This is the take a nap card, the Four of Swords, take and rest, but I don't know if he's taking a rest or if he's lunch for these wolves. I don't know if they're protecting him while he rests or they're just waiting to eat him. I don't understand this card at all. It is beautiful though. The artwork is amazing. The artwork is simply amazing. Okay. The five, win at all costs. I guess you have to if you have all these wolves attacking you. Okay. 6, you're moving. 7. This one I like. He does look sneaky, stealth, a thief in the night. I do like this one very much. 8 of Swords, feeling trapped. 9 Swords. I don't know about this one. And then we have 10. This is perfect. This one's perfect. Put a fork in me, I'm done. The page. It's got a big sword. Can hardly carry it. I'm not really understanding why they gave the page such a big sword. I'm not understanding the meaning. When I have time, I'm gonna review the book. And here he's riding a buffalo, I think. Queen. And the king. All right. So that's the Spellcaster's deck. Like I said, it was $30. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. The cards are gorgeous. The colors, it's borderless. The card stock, amazing. And I'll be honest, one of the cards had gotten wet and it was ruined, and I wrote to the manufacturers. This is the old card, and they sent me a brand new replacement. No questions asked. I got it in a week or so. So the company's very good, very responsive. I actually was using it as a bookmarker. And like I said, the book alone, $20 on Amazon. So getting it as part of the box set, great deal. I originally would have priced this maybe $50. I would have paid the $50 for this. I actually would have. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous deck. Gorgeous. Will I use it? I think I would. I think if it called to me at a certain point in time, I think I would not have a problem using this deck to do readings. All right. Thank you again for tuning in to the SpellCaster Tarot deck review, and keep your eye out. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Ms. Tara D will be doing more deck reviews in the future. They will be coming out on a weekly basis for now. So just stay tuned and let me know. Write your comments. Bye, everyone.